Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know, I just started my last year of college, which also happens to be my 7th year of college. Don't ever listen to my advice on how to do college the right way because I have no advice for that. But I do have advice on the little things that make your day-to-day college experience easier. So I have 15 things, I think, if I counted right. Math was not something I learned in college. I have to start with beauty products because that is the channel that we're on here. And I have to start with a setting spray. Setting spray was a life changer. I did not know about setting spray's existence until I entered college. I started out using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, but this is kind of the poor man's version of it. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. Super long name, super long lasting. Oh! I spray it on my face before I put my makeup on and after I put my makeup on. And right now I've had my makeup on for about 10 hours. And my cat just is playing with their makeup product that's on the floor. But it's fine. He's purring because he knows he's been naughty. Yeah, I hear you. It's a lifesaver when you have really long days at school and you need whatever's on your face to last. So, highly recommend. I mentioned this foundation in my summer favorites video, but this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. I've been loving this all summer long. I'm definitely gonna keep using it. For those of you who don't understand cushion foundations, it's like liquid foundation soaked into a sponge. And what I like about this, particularly for school, is that I can take this with me. It's a really compact container and it's not like a bottle or the glass container. It's, you know, plastic, folds up, snaps in, really convertible. And yeah, convertible, is that the word I want to use? Sure. But if you do like have some makeup that's not staying on your face, because I wear glasses, I get a lot of like bridge of my nose makeup wear. I can just tap my finger, get a little foundation on and just touch up where I need a little extra coverage. And this is super lightweight and just super buildable. So it's really good to reapply throughout the day. This has been one of my lifesaver go-to products. It is the Rimmel Exxagerate eyeliner in the nude. And nude eyeliner is something that I never really understood because, you know, you put it on and you probably can't even see that because it's nude. And so I was thinking you put it on like normal eyeliner. You don't. You put it in your waterline underneath here. I don't know about you, but I get super bloodshot eyes and super red eyes, and particularly my waterline, it just gets really red if I haven't had a lot of sleep. Probably has to do with me being the whitest white person ever. Everything just turns red all the time, but this makes me look like I actually got sleep, which I rather enjoy. So again, this has been a lifesaver throughout my college years. It also would be a huge oversight of mine if I didn't mention dry shampoo, because sometimes you just don't have time in the morning to wash your hair. This is the Dove Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo. It's given me really good results. And this is coming from someone who washes their hair almost every day because I have super oily hair. But this makes it so I don't have to all the time and I can still look like a normal human even when I'm actually a garbage human. And lastly, I wanted to mention the Maybelline Baby Lips. If you haven't ever heard of this, I don't know what rock you've been living under. I have it on my lips right now. It's just a tinted lip balm. This is the cherry color, I think. It looks really bright, but it's just super sheer. And it's nice that it's basically like chapstick, moisturizes your lips, but it's got a little bit of color to it, so it's easy to just throw on and have a little bit of color without trying that hard. Up next, I wanted to talk about a couple things that are just sort of everyday, living your life kind of items. And some of them are gonna get a little TMI. So just, if you're a male watching this, you may wanna fast forward just a tiny bit, because I'm gonna talk about panty liners. These are Playtex Sport Liners, and I don't know about you other people who have vaginas, but you know, finding the right panty liner for just everyday stuff can be a little difficult. Sometimes they're too long and then they like bunch up in your underwear and it's really inconvenient and really uncomfortable, and then you have to sit in class like you're a normal person who doesn't have like adhesive like sticking to their lady parts. and that's not a great feeling. So I'm a big fan of these ones. They are technically for sport because they're smaller and they don't bunch up. I'm just gonna open this one so you see what it looks like. It's small, it's not very large, and it's really thin, and is just perfect enough and comfortable enough. It's like a softer cotton material, so it's nicer for just wearing every day, for, you know, the everyday things that happen in your pants. Why am I talking about this? Because it's on a need to know basis. And while we're on the topic of personal lady things, I also wanted to share with you the type of bra that I wear every day. Because as you know, if you are a person with boobs, finding a good bra that you can wear for more than 10 hours without wanting to die is kind of a feat of impossible proportions. And so this is, you know, information that is really important for those who need it. And I don't have a problem showing a bra on camera because it's no different than a bathing suit top. This is it. This is a Warner's t-shirt bra, and I'll put the exact name of it in the description because you know how bra names go. They're super long and annoying and inconvenient. But what I like about these is that the cups are really soft and the band is sturdy enough that it doesn't have underwire, but I don't feel like I need it. And normally with bras, I always feel like I need underwire for support, but this I don't feel like I do. And they're just comfortable, and they don't do any of the bad things that you want bras to do, which I don't feel like I need to list what those are, because if you know, then you know. So I'm a big fan of these. I have it in like 4 different colors, which it means I liked it enough to buy it in 4 different colors. So now you know the kind of bra I wear on an average day, and we can move on. Let's talk about food. If you're at school for a really long time and you have like a short break between classes, you need some sort of something to snack on. And I am a big believer in these. These are Nature Valley crunchy granola bars, and I enjoy them in the oats and honey flavor and also the oats and dark chocolate flavor. Super good. And Target almost always has these on like a 2 boxes for $5 deal, and there's 12 bars in each thing, but I'm pretty sure that like there's 2 bars in a pack. I could be wrong about that, but basically it's, you know, I only eat like 1 of these a day, so 2 packs of these gets me through like 2 weeks of school, and it's just really convenient and really delicious, and it fills me up enough to make it through the next class. So I'm a believer in them. I also wanted to make sure that I didn't go this whole video without mentioning 2 types of water bottles, because hashtag hydrate or die, you're gonna need to be drinking water almost all day in college if you want to like live your life. Coffee intermittently throughout that too, but I mean, coffee dehydrates you, so you need water as well. I am a big believer in the Hydroflask. I first discovered these when I went to Brazil and needed to keep my water cold in the sweltering heat for a long period of time. These are like vacuum insulated bottles, and they're like metal. You don't want to drop one of these because it sounds like a gun goes off if you drop the metal on the floor. Also, if you drop it while there's water in it, it's really heavy, it makes a louder sound. Sometimes you drop it on your foot, you break a toe. These are all things that could happen. They're a little bit dangerous. However, they do their job. They keep water cold forever. And so if cold water, like super cold water, is something that matters to you, these are great. On the other side, super cold water is not something that matters to me all the time, except when I'm in Brazil. So I usually use my Camelbak. If you haven't seen one of these, again, don't know what rock you've been living under. They're really convenient. They don't leak most of the time. The nozzle flips up and down, and they're great, basically. If you are in middle school or high school or college, you're going to need to stay organized somehow, which means you're gonna need a planner. Do not put all of your everything in your electronic phone planner, because something will happen to it. Everything you need to do will be lost. Just trust me, get a paper planner. This one is from Target. It's super floral, it's super cute. I kind of don't want to show you the inside of it because there's a lot of like planner hate on the internet, and mine will look like a garbage planner in comparison to what all the people with their washi tape and their stickers and their whatever, you know, whatever. But you know, this is the inside of it. I need a weekly, monthly. I have homework to write down, and I use different colored pens to fill out everything on the inside, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later when I get to school supplies. But basically, having a planner is a great idea. This is huge, and everybody makes fun of me for having a monstrous planner, but it's like, guys, I have church stuff I gotta do, I got work stuff I gotta do, I got school stuff I gotta do, and those small planners just aren't enough space to write all of that down. So again, Target has great planners. I think this one is by Day Designer, but they have a lot of different options and they're not that much money, so it's a good thing to invest in. The other thing I like for staying organized is one of these. It's like a multi-sleeved folder, and a lot of people use like those expandable accordion files. I used to use one of those too, but this takes up significantly less space in a bag, so I am partial to these. And you can use, you know, front and back, so they have about as much space as an accordion file does. It just is slimmer, and I have like one for each class, and then I have like a basic school one, I have a work one, I have a church slot, and then just like everything I need for everything is right here. You can, you know, label each of the tabs, and it's just really convenient to have. I got this one at Target. I think they still carry them. If not, I think that Office Max and different office supply stores have things like this too. But I'm a big fan of it. Instead of having like a separate folder for each class or having, like I said, a big accordion file, it's just nice to have everything in one. Also, you can kind of hook it up to your planner and then have everything in one. Did that make any sense? Gee, I hope so. I told you I was gonna talk about these pens. Sharpie pens are godsends. I love how they write so smooth. They have it in a bajillion different colors. You can buy them singly at Target in certain colors, but then they also come in like packs of like multiple packs of different colors. And I use these in my planner all the time. I have a different color for every category of thing I use, and it's an easy way to stay organized without going too crazy. Also, just in general, like the black and blue and red pens, if you just need something basic, they write really well. They don't bleed through like actual Sharpie fine point markers do. They're designed to not bleed through the page, but they write really smooth. I really love them. If you are a pencil type person, the Pentel Twist-Erase mechanical pencil is the only pencil you will ever want or ever need. I use the 0.7 lead, but the eraser twists up and down. That's why it's called Twist-Erase. And then you can buy replacements for the eraser, and they just pops in, pops out. So that's like my number one pet peeve with mechanical pencils, is that then when the eraser runs out, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? This is what you do. And the grip is really nice, and the writing is really good. It's just seriously like, these are coveted. I don't let anyone borrow them. If somebody shows up to a test that has a Scantron and they don't bring a pencil, I say, sorry, I can't give you one, because then they'll take it and they'll lose it. Also, who comes to a college class without a pencil on a Scantron test day? If you don't do that, you're probably gonna fail the test anyway. You don't deserve my pencil. Make an investment in a mini stapler. You'll be glad you did. You have no idea how many times I have needed one of these. If you forgot to print something and you need the stapler, if someone in your class forgot to staple their papers together, you will become their best friend if you have the mini stapler. Also, I don't know if you know anything about public college budget cuts, but there ain't no staplers in your classrooms anymore, so you don't have one of these, you're out of luck. So this is just a little Swingline stapler. Has a little stapler remover on the back of it too. Everything in one little cutesy compact thing. And last but not least, you may have realized that I'm a big believer in all-in-one kind of things. This won't work if you're in high school or younger, because your teachers will definitely require you to have a separate notebook for each class. But I don't have time for a separate notebook for each class. I'm getting me that 5-subject notebook that has the little dividers in between each section, and I'm carrying all my classes in one thing. Super durable, will last all year, has the perforated pages, so you can just tear out the page if you need to turn something into a teacher. Great investment as well. And that's it. If you're still in school, I hope you're having a great start to your year. Mine has been a little rocky. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm sure you will see me tweeting about a certain professor of mine throughout the entire semester. But if you're not in school, I hope you still got something out of this video. I know that even when I, was not in school for a while, when I took some time off, I still enjoyed watching all these back to school videos. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Also, school supply shopping is just the best. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but I just have always loved school supplies, and I just like all of the back to school sales and all of the back to school things. So I'll list all of the products that I mentioned in the description below if you're interested in any of them, just for your everyday life. And with that, I will say goodbye. I'm gonna go do some homework now that I've been putting off, and I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye!
Ooh, sugar. Ooh, sugar. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Sweet to me. I can't think about. Ooh, sugar. You're so sweet. Sweet to me.